self-serving, persuasive talkers
of everything and nothing.
We are conversation con artists.
What's going on, people? It's your boy, Mr. On Point.
And I really hope the man that proposed to me knows I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Also known as Calamity Red.
All right, then. And we are conversation con artists back for another fantastic episode. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. MISTER_on point.
And I could be found at Red_Calamity. Also, we are still doing the listener letter portion of the show. So if you have a question you would like for us to answer on the show, you can send it to our Gmail account, which is conversationconartist@gmail.com, or you can find us on Facebook, Conversation Con Artist, and send it to us that way. And we have 2 letters from Colin because he live writes.
He does.
And apparently we had some SoundCloud comments.
We did.
And we also want to remind everybody to still be sending us in questions for Leon and his alternative lifestyle.
Yes.
Swinging.
Don't forget, if you want to find out what goes on in the life of a swinger, send us your questions. Leon is going to answer them.
Is it Hollywood Swinging?
Hollywood Swinging.
What is it?
That's a song?
It's a song, but it's not Hollywood. Something swinging. Damn it.
I don't know.
Now I got to fucking find it.
It can't be about swinging.
It's not the swinging. It's like... Of course not. That would be hilarious. Maybe it is Hollywood Swinging.
All right. Colin. What's up, y'all?
Cool in the Gang. Hollywood Swinging.
Cool in the Gang, Hollywood Swinging.
Yeah.
Oh, it might Cool in the Gang. It might be about swinging. Hell.
I don't know.
Cool in the Gang Bang.
Jesus Christ. Colin. What did Colin say? God.
What's up, y'all? I'm back in the building. Been really busy with work lately, but I've been listening. 1, Donald Trump is trash. I wouldn't save him. This is in regards to me saying I'll save Donald Trump from quicksand.
Yep. But
that's because it falls under my umbrella of I will save anybody.
Fuck him.
Okay. I don't have a system by which I would exclude somebody that I could save because of E's qualities I don't like about him.
What you call him?
R. Kelly too. Fuck out of here.
Yes.
Again. But I guess you know, maybe I'll save R. Kelly and just choke him. Maybe it'll just feel good to just kill him directly. Like, I don't want him to die from the elements. Like, I'll save you from dying, but then I will kill you.
Are you sound like Ike Turner for some reason? You better not die, bitch. I'm gonna kill you. What?
3, swinging convo. Man, listen, what the fuck? But I want to hear more from Leon. LOL. I low-key want to find out. Colin, more later. Y'all know I live listen. And the other email,
because he live listens.
Title is Meat Swinging.
Because why the fuck not?
He said, make sure you add this too.
Of course.
Also, laugh my ass off at meat touching other meat.
I'm going to assume that was during the swinging conversation.
It has to be. Because, listen, man. Porn stars are much more bolder than they used to be. Yeah. You know, they DPing and...
I'm sad I know what that is. I don't know why I know.
They letting these women like hold both of them at the same time and then touch them together. And I'm like, I mean, that's not gay because, you know, if you're not gay, then it don't matter what you do. You ain't really gay from my perspective. But I don't feel like I will ever be in a situation where I might touch another man's meat with my meat. And if I was, I would make sure if I was in that situation, it would definitely be on my mind. Okay, let me tell you. The first thing on my mind is ain't nobody else's skeet finna get on me, okay? The second thing on my mind is my meat's definitely ain't gonna touch. But skeet, that's you might as well spit in my face. You might as well spit in my face if some of your skeet get on my toe. Hey, I'm sorry we got here this early, y'all.
Very.
Keep listening. It ain't this. The swinging conversation ain't came yet, but it's coming. Let's go to the SoundCloud comments.
That was all he had? I thought it was longer than that.
No, that was it.
All right, Cole.
He was just clarifying. Wanted to make sure the title of this email was Meat Swinging.
Because he likes, unfortunately, to make me uncomfortable because y'all think it's funny for some reason.
Well, you need to desensitize your uncomfortableness.
It's not how uncomfortableness works. That's not how that works.
All right. This phase, that phase podcast.
Okay.
I don't feel like I said that right, even though I said what it says. This phase, that phase.
Yeah.
Sound different, don't it? I said the same words, but you know, different emphasis, and you know. I love this podcast, but y'all are wrong for talking about Bobby V. I used to have Anonymous as a ringtone back in the day. Give that man his flowers, LOL.
Look, I'm not taking away his flowers, but here's the thing: is give them their flowers while they yet living. Okay, if you Southern, you've heard somebody at your church say this. Here's my problem: Bobby V had to give himself his flowers. Wasn't nobody else talking about his music? He had to do it. Wasn't nobody out here like y'all sleeping on Bobby V. Bobby V had to say y'all sleeping on me. Let me give you a list of my hits. That was my issue. It's not that if somebody else has said it, I'd have been like, okay, you probably got some fans out here still. But when you have to say, hey, y'all, remember these hits of mine, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, all right.
Listen.
Bobby.
Hey, I also have to intervene on something that I didn't get a chance to speak on last time when talking about the song Slow Down, okay? I missed something. Because I was only focused on the fact that she was walking away fast and didn't want to see you. I didn't even talk about the next line was, but don't turn around because that pretty round thing looks good to me. Like,
yep.
It got worse. You know? Like,
yeah.
She's already not turned around.
Yeah.
Why would you tell her to slow down? I don't know, man. Like, you literally don't have to say anything to her.
Girl,
you can just
I like
keep
to
doing.
watch you. I hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go.
No. Anyway, thanks for sending that email.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna go in on Bobby V no more.
Listen.
He had his run. He had
give
his
his
run with
flowers.
Mister. He had his run on his solo.
He just need to let people give him his flowers and not give them to him.
And you know how he get flowers? He come out with another hit that ain't got no sounds or no vehicles and no shit in it.
Oh God, I hated that fucking siren song.
And don't be telling women to do shit. That time is over. A song like that wouldn't make it today. Okay? Don't tell no woman to smile. Don't tell no woman to slow down. You don't tell no woman to do shit.
That the other, it's so frustrating, and it makes me so mad because it's like, one, my nigga, I'm in here looking for dog food or whatever it is. Like, I'm not thinking about smiling or frowning or anything. Like, I'm minding my fucking business. Why is the thing to get my attention for you to look at me and say, you need to smile. You too pretty to not smile. Bitch, get out of my face and let me go get this goddamn dog food. What? Like, why did that become a thing that men say? What? I don't understand. That shit is irritating. Like, bruh, I'm just shopping. Like, I'm sorry that I don't walk around with a permanent smile on my face so that it's more pleasing to your motherfucking eyes.
Who had a song named Smile? Shanice?
I like your smile.
How did he know if he don't like your smile if you ain't smiling?
I don't need you. Listen. Maybe I don't want him to like my smile. Maybe I don't need him liking my smile.
Wasn't that your experience last week?
What?
You liked everything about this man till you saw his damn smile.
Man, them gold fronts ruined it.
On a scale from 0 to 100 in that case, how important was that man's smile?
100.
So that men ain't supposed to get that same courtesy out here?
Listen, that did not come from me saying you too handsome not to smile. I didn't tell him to smile. The natural course of the conversation went along, and guess what the fuck he did? He smiled. I didn't have to tell him to do that. I found out because he smiled on his own, and then I saw them teeth, and then I got back on my fucking couch and continued watching the ID channel.
Well, let me tell you something. let me bring up something.
Do you walk up to women and say you too pretty not to smile?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't, because the smile ain't important. Because I can see her teeth when she speak. So that don't make it different to me. But I can tell you this. So I don't know the names of our teeth. But two front teeth right here. Okay, right.
They're too big.
What are the ones right next to them? Do you know?
Not the canine, the pointy ones.
No, not the pointy ones. The one between the pointy one and the two front teeth.
Called.
Okay, well, those teeth are what I'm talking about, everybody. If a woman got a silver cap around one of them teeth, that shit dead. We ain't talking. She a hood rat. She got 2 kids, 2 baby daddies. And she can afford to not be on food stamps, but she got them and sell them.
Why is that so accurate? I've never even thought about that. The silver tooth. I hate you.
I'm telling you. I'm just
so accurate.
And it's not the whole silver tooth. It's if she just got that around the edge of the crown around the edge. Yeah, that's her. So I need to see your teeth, but I will see your teeth eventually. I don't have to tell you to smile right now.
Guess what? If you say something that's cute or funny, guess what I'm gonna automatically do? Smile. But you walking up to me telling me I need to smile is not. It ain't the way. It's not the way. If you say something funny and I laugh, you see my teeth then and I smile. Make me smile. Don't fucking tell me to smile. Well, then keep walking.
You say make me smile and he gonna pull out a pistol and be like, smile, bitch. What you gonna do now?
I'ma smile and got a gun to fuck.
Your ass gonna cry.
I gotta.
You gonna cry, smile, because now your life is in danger. That's what you gonna do.
Yeah, accurate. What was these other comments? Thank you for the comment.
Appreciate you. I haven't had a chance to listen to the podcast. After the comment, I plan on going to listen to This Phase, That Phase podcast. So I would like for y'all to go check that out if you want to, because I'm going to do it. The other one is from Marlon Doyle. He commented last time. People been complaining about male rappers forever, which proves JD's point. The best male rappers are not drug rappers. The popular female rappers are only talking about one type of content. I think the problem is that there's so little female rapper representation in the mainstream that we don't know what the other rappers actually rap about that are female.
Yeah, there are female rappers that don't rap about fucking niggas and fucking niggas over. Like, there are female rappers.
And Young M.A. rap about what niggas rap about, which is fucking bitches.
She does.
So, I mean, why Young M.A. ain't up here where Future at? I guess she kind of is, but why she ain't in this conversation? You know what I'm saying? So, I just think JD's perspective is skewed.
And then he come out and say something else in addition to that.
Came out to
strappers. They should be called strappers.
I don't know what else he said.
Female rappers should be called strappers because he's combining stripper and rapper like an asshole.
It's literally only one. Well, I guess the City Girls.
Well,
the City Girls and Cardi B.
Yeah.
Them 3. And ain't nobody else is strippers. Right? I mean,
the City Girls actually, I don't fucking know. Anyway,
I don't know if he's just equating women that twerk to strippers.
I think women that twerk and talk about sex, he is equating that to stripping. And so he's saying female rap just need to be called strap, which sounds not like what he's intended to me.
No, he's not as smart as the brat believes he is.
I mean, no, he's not. He's absolutely not.
And was that it?
I think it was.
Yeah. That's it.
So, but if you have questions for Leon, make sure that you send us those questions. We're trying to figure out the best way to go about getting his responses, but we can't get no responses without no questions. So if you have a question about that particular lifestyle, if there's something that you've always wanted to know about swinging, in the most respectful way possible, please, because we not out here judging Leon. We not out here talking shit about Leon. This is a lifestyle choice, just like any of the rest of them. We don't kink shame on this show. So, if you have some questions about that lifestyle that you could get answered from somebody who is in the lifestyle, then make sure that you either send them to us through email or you can send them and just put them on our Facebook page, Conversation Con Artist on Facebook. Same way that you can send us questions that are not related to swinging as well.
Yes. Your choice.
What do I want to start my rant off about? I have two things. I'll go with the one that's the shortest. Listen, y'all. Okay, I went and saw Lion King, and it was cool. Beyonce, I love her, and I love the little Lion King the Gift album that she put out. Is cool or whatever, but she's not a good Nala. Like, it just sounded like Beyonce talking. She didn't become the character. I didn't think the actor who voices Scar, I don't think he did a good job. Everybody else though, Seth Rogen as Pumbaa, fucking hilarious. The guy that played Timon, hilarious. Childish Gambino did a great job as adult Simba. Like, everybody else did a good job. The only people I had issue with was Nala and adult Nala, because kid Nala was cool. Adult Nala and Scar. But what I was gonna rant about is the fact that it's a lot of y'all out here saying that it wasn't animated enough. I don't know what you think a live action remake fucking means, but I've seen all of these people like with all of these like pictures of Simba and the rest of them with like these cartoon eyes and shit. This was not a Pixar movie, okay? This was not fucking Pixar, all right? I'm sorry. If you want to watch an animated version, it exists. How do you go to a live action remake and say it wasn't animated enough? Them lions was supposed to look like real lions. Rafiki looked like a real fucking monkey. Like, I was surprised that people were complaining about that, because it's like, you ain't know that shit before you went and watched that, bro? You ain't see the preview with this real ass looking lion cub?
This is still people sitting in the middle of their denial that a remake done happen. Like, and people were gonna be criticizing this shit, man. I mean, I don't know what y'all thought. Beyonce's voice is very particular.
It is.
Like, she's
not good. I'm glad she was adult Nala, because adult Nala does not have that many lines. So like, I didn't have to listen to it for long, but she just sound like Beyonce talking. Like, she didn't become the character. Seth Rogen, I've seen him act in movies before. I know his voice, but he became Pumbaa. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still knew it was his voice, but he embodied Pumbaa. He became Pumbaa. Beyonce was just Beyonce reading lines. Like, she did not sound like it didn't. And the guy who played Scar had no emotion. Like, Scar was a very like evil character, you know what I'm saying? Like, when he fucking pushed Mufasa off of that cliff, he long live the king. Like he had none of that in his voice. It was real bland. And that was disappointing, because Scar is one of the main characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, the story don't happen without him. Without him murdering his brother and trying to kill his nephew, the story doesn't happen. So like, I was disappointed that he didn't do a better job as that character. But as far as the graphics and shit, it looked real, which it was supposed to, as real as possible, considering that they are not real lions and shit. But like, you want them to have like these like really happy cartoon eyes and shit. Have you seen a lion? That's not what they look like. So I knew people were going to have an issue with it, because anytime you remake something, it's going to be criticized heavily. But I was just surprised that the criticism was that it wasn't animated enough. It is not an animated movie. Are y'all going to go see Mulan and say, oh my God, it's real Asian people? Why aren't they more animated? Like, because they had a preview for Mulan.
That's all.
It's not animated. They don't look like cartoons. They look like Asian women, because it's a live action remake. That argument was just, I was like, really? It's not Pixar. Like, y'all were expecting Pixar, and I don't know why you were expecting Pixar, because they're not Pixar. And nobody had ever said it was going to be anything like that. It was supposed to be as real as you could potentially get, without being able to use real fucking lines and shit. I didn't understand the gripe. Don't get it. I enjoyed it, even though I didn't really like Scar, and it was Beyonce. I ain't gonna say she didn't do good. She just was Beyonce. Just Read lines. She did not become Nala. And like I said, I know Seth Rogen. I know his voice. John Oliver did a very good job as Zazu. I know his voice, but he became Zazu. She just read lines. I don't know.
So, do you classify Lion King as a black movie? I mean, because when you think about Lion King versus a Toy Story,
I feel like it was our black movie before they gave us Princess and the Frog with a black princess, because it was set in Africa. A lot of the voice actor, like James Earl Jones, is iconic as fucking Mufasa.
How many other black folks was it?
I don't, Jason Weaver was young Simba.
Okay.
I don't remember who played the adult characters. I don't know. And I don't know who played Scar. I don't know. But just the fact that it was set in Africa, I mean, it makes it blackish. So I don't look at it like how I looked at Princess and the Frog or like Black Panther or like how I'm gonna look at fucking The Little Mermaid when that shit come out. I don't look at it like that, but I'm excited for Mermaid. All of these white tears is gonna be just divine when that shit actually comes out.
Who will?
They mad as fuck. The white tears from The Little Mermaid being black, cause they pissed as shit.
But they don't see color.
Obviously, you do.
They don't see color.
Well, then a mermaid could be anything.
Exactly. So shut the fuck up. On one or the other. I don't care which one you shut the fuck up on. Either you see color or
shut the fuck up about the Little Mermaid.
You can't see her ass. One or the other. Fortnite competition just took place this past weekend.
Okay. How do you have a Fortnite? I don't know a lot about Fortnite. I know all of the kids play it.
So, you know about esports? Esports is basically electronic sports.
Okay.
Where they've taken certain games that qualify for being an esports system, and I guess that revolves around being fair and skill-based. Mm-hmm. For example, Fortnite is basically a battle royale game, meaning they drop you into a battlefield and you collect weapons and you go around trying to kill people to be the last survivor.
So it's like Apex.
It's like Apex, but somebody else who might be in media and books, Hunger Games.
Oh, okay.
Think of Hunger Games.
Okay.
All these battle royale games are like that. So it's Apex, it's Fortnite, it's Call of Duty Blackout mode, it's Battlefield 5 Firestorm mode, it's I'm leaving some out.
My video game now.
PUBG, the OG for me, PUBG. You know, that was the originator of the battle royale games. Then you got like a whole bunch of little off-brand ones that do the same thing, but that's essentially what those games are. So, Fortnite is just a really cartoony one.
I've seen what the characters and stuff look like, but I've never really known what the game was.
What's really sold Fortnite to the youth is that they've put so many pop references in them. So all those dances that they put in the game.
I remember there was an issue about the Carlton dance.
Yeah, all of those different. It's a lot of dances they've stolen from rappers and stuff.
Yeah.
That a lot of them are in litigation now about this is how much money y'all bringing in billions of dollars and you're doing a lot of it off of the backs of things that you stole from us creative, our creative licenses. But I learned how you define a dance is very specific from this legislation. So basically, you can't put together one or two moves and trademark that. So like the shoot dance, it ain't really that's not a choreographed dance. That's just body movements in conjunction. Technically, that's not protected. Now, if there would be two moves like Soldier Boy Superman, because there are moves behind that, hence being on those dance games. What was the last dance game that was on Xbox?
Just Dance?
Not Just Dance. That was on the Wii.
Oh.
What was Xbox? Dance Central.
Dance Central.
Dance Central had Superman and all that stuff on it, and it was broken down to like 4 or 5 moves. That would be protected because it had the minimum threshold of moves. But when you do stuff like Millie rocking, that's just a couple of hand motions. So I found out that certain dances and moves just ain't protected in the law. So I think that what's going on with Fortnite is going to represent a stronger protection for artists who have that creative material that somebody like Fortnite can just say, let's emulate this and we're going to make money. So that's what Fortnite is. It's just really cartoony. It's one of the first games that has seasons in which they update every season. They add new stuff in the game, change the map, do stuff. And so a lot of games are modeling around that because they really got the recipe right to make all the money. They just had a tournament in which I think there were going to be 5 main competitors, 2 of which was over 16.
Okay.
The winner was going to leave there a millionaire.
Damn.
To me, that's just really, it's really crazy.
It is.
Hold on. It was a duo, 2 kids, 17-year-old David Wang of Austria and 16-year-old Emma Peterson
David Wang
of Norway. But the whole tournament had $30 million in cash prizes. In second place, a 24-year-old won $1.8 million.
God damn.
And this 17-year-old and 16-year-old split $3 million.
Nigga.
So all that time, y'all grown ass has been discouraging these kids from playing games. Y'all could have been fully encouraging their gaming.
And they could become millionaires.
Exactly. But no, you rather your kid go cut the grass. You rather your kid go get his studies.
I mean, there's a balance. You need to do that some of the time.
If you got rich right now, somehow, I don't know, your mama called and said your daddy played the lottery and he won. She played the lottery and she won so much money and she was giving you and all your siblings $20 million.
Okay.
Like, what would you do? Would you still work?
Hell no. No. Not doing this. Let me take that back. I say that. I wouldn't work doing what I do. I would find something that... So, okay. And nobody take this. Take my idea. I always said if I ever came into some money, I would open up a restaurant over easy. It would be a restaurant that sold breakfast, but also that delivered breakfast. And I would come up with a way to keep eggs and everything the way that it needed to be while it got delivered. Nowhere delivers breakfast. You can't get breakfast delivered nowhere.
Yes, you can.
Who?
With DoorDash.
DoorDash now, but prior to DoorDash, there wasn't, like, the restaurants that serve breakfast don't deliver food. So that had always been something that I wanted to do. But so I would work doing something I had always wanted to do because I would be able to because money talks. So I would do.
But where the fuck this idea come from? You ain't never.
The over easy?
Just the whole, you ain't never said shit about food, shit about restaurants.
I don't know. It
Nothing.
just came to me a couple of years ago, and I was like, if I ever got some money, I would invest in that. And if it became big enough, I would franchise it out.
You know, it's already a breakfast restaurant called Over Easy.
Is it?
Yes. They had one here. They closed down.
Well, see, obviously they ain't doing well. They closed down.
They did.
I mean, I'm not stuck on the name. It could be something else, but that would be the idea behind the restaurant. But I would do something like that, like something that I had always wanted to do because $20 million, I'm fucking traveling. I'm like doing shit. I'm living my best life. And my best life is not going to be this 9-to-5 shit I'm doing now. So I would absolutely not be doing this 9-to-5 shit no more. No, I would not. No more 9-to-5 for Red.
Yeah, me either. So I wouldn't. I mean, if I got studies for the moment, like if my kid can get my family set up straight right now by playing games, I mean, balance. We'll worry about balance later, son. You know, right now, get that money.
Jesus.
get that money.
Oh my God.
All right. That's all I got for that one.
Nicole Murphy.
Nicole Murphy. Charlie Murphy. I'm sorry.
Charlie Murphy's ex-sister-in-law. Rest his soul. So Nicole Murphy was getting a lot of heat this week. So apparently, Lela Rochon, if you don't know Lela Rochon, she was one of the 4 main women in Waiting to Exhale. She was also in Why Do Fools Fall in Love. She's been in a lot of movies, not like recently, but if you know, you know. If you don't, look her up. So Lela Rochon.
If you know, you know. I'm sorry, I had to do that. Pusha T.
And she's married to this ain't shit ass nigga named Antoine Fuqua. Apparently Antoine got some outside kids, so he been ain't shit the whole time they been married. Okay, they got kids together, but he got some kids outside of her kids during the time that they were fucking married. So this weekend, or over the course of the past weekend and some change, these photos surfaced of Nicole Murphy and Antoine Fuqua in Italy, booed up. Now, when the photos originally dropped, and people was like, Nicole Murphy ain't shit. Can't believe she doing that. Her and Lela Rochon are friends. She's so terrible. First, and this is one of those situations where you do some shit like this. This is a case of shut the fuck up. Just don't say nothing. Just don't even say nothing. First, she said, oh no, me and Antoine, we're family. We know our friends are family. It's just family friends, and I just saw him out. It was nothing like that. That was her original statement. So as more shit came out about it, and then she couldn't deny it no more, then it became, she's the victim. I didn't know he was still married. I feel so bad for Lela. I would never have been involved with somebody that was married and I knew they were married. Bitch, bye. Nicole, you should have just shut the fuck up. You shouldn't have said shit. Cause guess who ain't said a goddamn thing? Antoine. Antoine ain't said shit.
He know how the game work.
Antoine done kept his mouth shut.
But he know how the game work. He been doing this. This is what he do.
Well, apparently Nicole been doing this shit too, because what also came out is that Lisa Ray, who, if you didn't know, is the sister to the Brat. The Brat is her sister. She is the Brat's sister. Came out and said that Nicole Murphy was fucking her husband, and that's one of the reasons why they got a divorce. So apparently Nicole Murphy ain't new to this. She true to this. She been doing this shit. Now, I don't like that people have been only saying fuck her. Both of them niggas is wrong. I am not of the school of thought that if your nigga cheat on you, you need to go whoop the bitch's ass. For why? Why? What am I doing that for? Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Like, that's not what we doing over here. I'm going to be upset at you both. More so at him than her. Still, I'm not going to sit up here and act like I would be completely mature and not have some shit to say about her. I would like to think that that is who I am, but I know better. I'm not. But I'm also not somebody who just going to go beat her ass up and then stay with his cheating ass. The fuck I look like. So the fact that y'all hadn't said nothing about him is bullshit to me. Also, for all of you niggas who have been saying that Lela Rochon gained weight and that's what happened, ladies, when you let yourself fall off, fuck all of y'all. Every single one of you. Because the thing about it is this. If you marry somebody, that shit is for better or for worse. And motherfuckers change. Your hairline go back, okay? You lose your hair. All right, you may gain some weight. She may gain some weight. Shit happens.
But I can use that Beijing.
Don't do that. Don't fucking use that Beijing. Don't do that. It's better for you to just be bald. Don't use Beijing. But I'm saying people changes. That's not a reason. If her weight was such a problem for him and was so problematic and he just looked at her in disgust because she gained weight, cool, leave her. That is not an excuse for you to go out here and fuck Nicole Murphy and be like, I fucked her, but it was your fault because you're fat. Like, what? You cheated on me and you calling me fat. No, you gotta die now.
As a society, I don't think we can use for better or for worse anymore. That's an option. You can get out of that shit.
You can.
What you mean for better or for worse? I'm going for better as long as I consider better. But if this shit start getting worse, no sir, divorce.
Well, leave.
Bye.
I would much rather you leave. You can't stay with somebody and say, I did this because you changed.
Yes, you can.
No.
If they don't leave, whatever you do to them is their fault. They are complicit now. The same way all these motherfuckers complicit with all this shit Trump doing. If you complicit with all the shit your mate doing and this bullshit and you ain't leaving them alone, you a part of the problem. You enabling that motherfucker.
Listen, what the good thing that came from this has nothing to do with anybody involved. I kept seeing, so like when this happened, everybody kept making these playlists of like cheating songs. And what I realized, and I feel like I knew this at the time, but I haven't heard either of these songs in so long. I forgot that Kelly Price played both sides of the field. Kelly Price was the other bitch in As We Lay. We didn't think about tomorrow. As we lay. And then a little while later, her friend was sleeping with her man. She was my best friend. Sleeping with my husband. Also, if you know about Dolly Parton's song Jolene, I don't know if she's the original person to do Jolene, but she's the most notable one that did Jolene. This country singer named Cam came up with a song called Diane that's supposed to be a response to Jolene. And Diane is what Nicole Murphy's out here saying. The chorus of Diane is I promise I didn't know he was your man. I would have noticed the gold wedding band. I'd rather you hate me than not understand. Oh, Diane. And that's the card that Nicole Murphy out here trying to pull that she didn't know. He ain't had a wedding band on. He said he was divorced. All right. This is why I don't fuck with separated people. You need to be divorced or nothing. Fuck all that separated shit. I don't do that. Because I don't know if you actually separated or you just mean you not around the bitch right now. I don't have time. So for me, if there are not divorce papers and y'all ain't done, I ain't with it. I can't be involved. I'm not getting caught up in that shit. You got to be done for me to be involved. But everybody was like, hinder lips of an angel if you're a rock person. I didn't even realize that he was so ain't shit in that song. The whole song is him talking to his other woman because his actual woman is playing close to him. Honey, why you calling me so late? Can't talk loud because of her. Like, what the fuck? It's no matter what genre of music.
Y'all need to be as bold as Donnell Jones, but not as creepy.
Where I want to be?
Yeah, this man said, hey, baby, listen. We been together since we were fucking kids. I don't know what no other walls feel like. Okay? I ain't saying I don't want to be with you, but I don't know if your walls is the best.
Oh, Jesus.
And I can't settle for mediocre walls if better walls is out there. Okay? So listen, I'm going to go out for a little while and I'll be back. Maybe. If your walls are actually the best. But don't do nothing while I'm gone. But I'm gonna be going. So what she do when he left? She went on a date. And where was he? Right outside the goddamn window, looking in, watching.
Looking crazy. Like, what the fuck is you here for? I thought you didn't know where you wanted to be. Go back and be with that bitch that you was trying to figure it out with.
Yeah, like,
I'm gonna do what I want to do. Hell.
Have the boldness of Donnell Jones
without the creepiness.
Tell the woman, I gotta go. Don't just do your own goddamn thing. But see,
Antoine how I
Fuqua,
feel so bad now that I want to leave. Nigga, just leave. Just go, Donnell.
I mean, but he gonna feel bad. But he get to say, at least I ain't fucking no bitches on you. All my niggas are fucking bitches with the same shit I'm going through. At least I'm telling you, be crying in front of me. Shit. Y'all be talking about y'all want us to be more open, be honest, be a good dude when a nigga be open. That shit worse. We might as well just do this goddamn shit in the dark. All my niggas ain't having no problems with a woman because they don't know they fucking bitches. But here I am, I got the problems, and I'm the good nigga.
Oh, are you the good nigga though?
I'm the real nigga. I I ain't doing my woman wrong. I'm telling her shit she don't like. That's my truth. And that's a reality.
What was that? The Montel Jordan song. Was it Tonight? Let's go somewhere and get it on tonight. I got a girl, but you look good tonight. There are so many cheating ass songs, like especially 90s, early 2000s R&B. It was so much fucking cheating song, like so many songs, so many. What is that? Something about he's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. Bitch, you don't got him all the time.
Might have had him once.
But you don't have him all the time.
But that's that ghetto hood rat crown, silver crown shit. That's what that is. I'm gonna start calling hood rat. We'll start calling
Silver
hood rat
crowns.
shit silver crown shit. Coded language. You can't call a hood rat hood. You be like, that's that silver crown shit over there. They don't know what that is. But that's
Silver
that
crown.
shit where you see somebody X in the grocery store and you start talking shit to them because you with the man now. Like, shut the fuck up. Just live your life. The fuck? That what that song was about. That was Silver Crown shit.
Mine. You may have had him once or twice, but I got him all the time. Like, girl, you don't have him all the time. You just said she had him once or twice. That's not all the time.
But I'm just saying, yeah, that's back in the day when they was together.
Yep.
Why you bringing that shit up now? Why you bringing old shit up?
There were so many. Like, I saw this post. I think it was on Reddit where everybody was just like putting their favorite like fucked up ass cheating ass song, which again is where I got As We Lay, and it wasn't She Was My Best Friend. I forgot what the name of the other song was. But Kelly, how you gonna be both?
Let's see. We got Secret Lovers.
Secret Love.
We got Usher's whole Confessions album.
Hell yeah.
Basically. TLC Creep.
So I creep. Yeah, just keep it.
It says Whitney Houston Saving All My Love.
Saving all. Oh, yeah. You Got Your Family.
Oh, she waiting for him to leave her ass. Leave that damn hoe and them kids. Fuck them kids.
Yeah, Saving All My Love is one of them songs. He got a whole family. She just waiting on him to leave. She saving all her love till he leave.
Me and Mrs. Jones. All of Amy Winehouse's Frank album.
Oh, yeah.
Half of her Black album.
Yep.
Escape My Little Secret.
You're my little secret. Yep.
Say My Name, Destiny Child.
Say my. Oh, cause he had other bitches over there, and she like, okay, if ain't no other bitches over there, say my name. Why you just sitting up here talking like I'm one of your homeboys? Ain't no bitches over there. Say my name then. Yes, Say My Name is included. Yes.
Damn, Usher. Same girl.
Oh,
Same girl as R. Kelly, nigga.
God.
She was 13. You must not have seen her ID.
Jesus.
You must thought because she was with R. Kelly that she was older than she was. Not the case. Jasmine Sullivan In Love with Another Man.
Yep.
Oh, this is another one of them bold ass songs. Now, I guess I don't know how deep she was in with that other man. I mean, the song ain't really clear as to whether this was just somebody she knew that text her, hey, big head, and now she telling her dude, hey, look, I'm in love with another man. Go and find.
That's
Look,
some
you don't
bold
deserve
shit.
me. You deserve somebody else.
Ooh.
I'm going to be with him, okay?
Bold.
Because that's domestic violence. She finna get uppercut. I don't support that shit, but as a woman, like, you got to be real particular about which dude you talking to about that shit.
You do. They not all gonna take it well.
Iman, fuck it, I don't want you back. Remember that song?
Oh my God. Fuck you, you bitch. I don't want you. That was the most aggressive, like, butthurt song ever. Like, my nigga, you are mad.
Big mad. Supersized mad.
Jesus Christ. And he couldn't sing. That whole concept was just really weird. I remember the first time I heard that song, I was like, is this a parody? Is this for real? Oh, okay. All right.
Aaliyah, If Your Girl Only Knew.
Yep.
Let's see. Sam Smith, I'm Not the Only One.
I know I'm not. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If you think I'm crazy, I already know you got other niggas out
You
here.
say I'm crazy.
I already know.
Let's see. She Don't Have to Know, John Legend.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. She Don't Have to Know was so garbage. Like he was so garbage in that song.
But he sang it well.
He sang it beautifully, but he was garbage. Shit.
John Legend, Blame Game.
I don't know that song.
Shit.
It was a lot of, even like old school. I be telling my mama all the time, y'all wasn't shit. Like y'all talk about the music now, but you got, I Wish He Didn't Trust Me So Much. You got like y'all had some fucked up shit going on too.
I was trying to keep R. Kelly out this list, but Down Low is the ultimate
It is
cheating song.
It is. It really is.
Except in real life, it was probably her father and a 13-year-old, not like a big shot mob boss.
Yeah.
And fucking Fancy from the Jamie Foxx show. I don't know how, Garcelle, whatever the fuck her name is.
Garcelle Beauvoir.
Yeah. Fancy from the Jamie Foxx show. But that growing up, that was the ultimate reason I would never cheat on somebody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now. That was my first witnessing of
somebody getting their ass.
Yeah, somebody getting fucked up. They beat that man ass and left him in the desert.
What was Shantae?
Contagious?
Contagious is another one. You're contagious.
Except it was probably a father who came home early and his 13-year-old had been left at home and was with R. Kelly.
Yeah, Contagious was another one of those. There's a lot of songs about cheating. Like, there's just a ton.
Keisha Cole said she should have cheated.
She should have cheated, yes, because he was doing his own thing, so she should have
Mary J. Blige said she not gonna cry.
I'm not going. Yeah, that's Leela Rashawn's song. I was your lover and your secretary, working every day of the week. Was at the job when no one else was there, helping you get on your feet. 11 years. I sacrifice. You can leave me at the drop of a dime.
Yes, I can. Because it's better walls out here. Okay?
I hate you so much. That is all I have about that story. But that was what was good that came out of it for me, was just I went down this long road of a bunch of songs that I forgot or didn't even realize. Like Saving All My Love for You, a lot of people don't realize that she talking about somebody else's man in that song. Like it is such a little light sounding song that you don't realize she talking about somebody else's man. He got a family and they need him there. That's a line from that goddamn song. So a lot of like nostalgia came from this, just from me listening to these cheating ass songs.
It's a damn shame.
The Boy Is Mine. He was dating both of their asses. They fighting over him and shit.
They was real cordial.
They were very cordial. Yeah.
I feel like
need to give it up.
Young Brandy and Monica were cordial. I feel like they'll kill each other now.
Yes, they would.
They've been through some shit. Brandy already done killed somebody.
She has. And Monica didn't kill somebody, but she was present when somebody died. You know, her ex committed suicide in front of her.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
Didn't know that?
Yeah.
Who?
It was like when she was like young Monica.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like, because she ain't had no Rocco. I don't know who she dated before him and had them kids.
She dated C Murder at some point.
Oh,
and Young
shit.
Buck.
Okay, well, goddamn.
She dates silver cap niggas.
Yeah, she's... She does date silver cap niggas. Oh, I hate you so much. She does. Shannon Brown was she jumped out and he didn't cheated on her. They getting a divorce, so I guess the next nigga gonna be another silver cap nigga.
I mean, I guess so. That make more sense.
But that's all I have for that.
Okay. There's a school district in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
That sent the letter out to kids saying that, or to families saying that their children will end up in foster care if their parents don't pay their school lunch debts.
Wait a minute. Wait. Foster care behind some school lunch?
Behind some fucking school lunch.
Get the fuck out of here.
And the crazy thing is, What's the round figure? What figure you think it would be that they owe a school district?
Per parent?
Just all together.
I mean, it's school lunch. For a school year, like $5,000?
$22,000.
How? What?
I have no fucking idea.
Hell
Because the crazy thing is, like, clearly you have to provide kids lunch.
yes.
You know, you got them 8 hours out the day,
They have to eat.
but you force the families to pay for the lunch. So what if a family can't pay for the lunch? Do you tell the kid they can't have food?
No, they feed them anyway and then tell the parents that the kids are going to end up in foster care.
See, that's a fucked up problem with the system
It is.
and how it goes. So what happened was, then it gets to the fucked up part, is that a businessman wanted to write a check for $22,467.
Okay, problem solved.
And they turned him down. The school said no.
Why?
The school's reasoning was because the families could afford it.
How the
They
fuck?
just weren't willing to pay.
How you gonna tell them families what the fuck they can afford?
And how you mass apply that to every single family? Like, maybe some of them tripping, but a lot of them probably ain't tripping.
What the fuck difference does it make if that's the case or not? If this man is saying, I'm gonna cut you a check for what's owed, I don't give a fuck. Write the check. Whatever. What? What?
Listen, man, I just brought this story up because it goes further into the idea that the system is about keeping those who are down. It's not about allowing them an opportunity to get up and to get out. Because the reality is that they should be coming up with a new system now at this point to figure this out.
Yeah.
Because parents going into school debt over lunch and being told that their children gonna get removed from their homes.
Which one they can't fucking do. No DIFUS, no DHR is gonna take a kid and remove them from a home because they owe the school money for school lunch. They just not. Like, that's the most empty ass threat I've ever heard in my life. Like, on what grounds would they end up in foster care behind this? Where the neglect at?
Ain't no neglect.
The fuck?
Not from that situation.
No. And that would be the only grounds or the only situation that they would have to make a report. Like, the fuck out of here. That is the stupidest shit. Y'all don't want y'all money. Because if you did, when he offered to pay you the total amount owed, you would have took that shit.
Yeah.
Stupid.
But you know, that it ain't really much more extravagant to that story, man. I just want to keep y'all abreast of a lot of the bullshit that's going down right up under our noses that we got to challenge, man. What can we do about that?
Nothing. If somebody's saying, hey, this is stupid, let me just pay this debt off, is not even the solution. Like, you're not willing to take the money from somebody who's offering to pay the debt. Because at the end of the day, if you just want the money that's owed to you, I don't give a fuck whose name on the check. If Donald Duck on the check and Donald Duck can cover the check, I don't give a fuck. Doesn't matter. Shouldn't matter.
That's how you know it ain't about.
It ain't about the
It
money.
ain't about the money.
It can't be. Speaking of bullshit, so there's a video that went viral of this young man. He looked like he may be in like a town square, or he outside in the public somewhere. And he gets down on one knee and he asks this girl to marry him. And she immediately, as he's giving his little speech, is shaking her head no. And she's like, I can't do this. And she like take her hand out of his hand, back away, and walk the fuck off. And I want to talk about this story to say, if you're going to propose in a public place, you need to be sure that she's going to say yes. You need to know that she's ready for marriage specifically to you. Like, you need to know. And this does not need to be a knee-jerk reaction after you done fucked up. Like, don't fuck up and then say, okay, I got it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to propose. Like, you
Is this what you think happened?
What?
Is this what you think happened?
Judging from how disappointed she seemed, I feel like something fucked up had happened. And maybe this was his attempt to fix it. You know how people would be like, we need to get married, and nigga just be like, no. And then some shit happen where he do some shit and it's like, oh shit, I'm gonna marry her now. No. Because the thing about it is, first of all, to the people who were saying she could have just said yeah, she's not obligated to give him a yes. You need to be sure, okay? If you're gonna plan a public proposal, you need to know you're gonna get a yeah. Because if you think you're gonna back me into a wall by asking me in public and I'm gonna have to say yes because it's you fucking crazy as shit. If you don't think I will say no in a heartbeat, I'm not gonna be ugly. I'm not gonna be like, fuck you nigga, no. But I'm gonna be like, no. And you and I gonna both know why I'm saying no. So it don't even take all that. But if you think that you proposing to somebody in public guarantees you a yes, you out your rabbit ass mind. Cause it don't. She can still say no, and now you just embarrassed. Could have did that shit in private. Public proposals are for people who know. We didn't discuss it. We know it's gonna happen. Would you propose to somebody in public?
Yeah.
Would you do a public proposal?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Not without having confirmed with her that we are going to be married one day. And not without confirming that one day, she understands that could be any day.
Yes.
Coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be.
But that's what I mean. You need to be sure. You need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like more often than not, dudes get a yes. Like, I don't think that the ratio of yeses to no is more no. I don't believe that. Because I feel like most men know that you need to be sure. Y'all need to have had conversations about this shit. Y'all need to have been together for long enough for you to know this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be like, she already told me she want a princess cut diamond. Like, you need to be like, I already know she don't want no traditional setting. She already told me she didn't want a white diamond. She want a yellow one. Whatever. You need to know before you do that. But I feel like there are instances where people do this thinking that if I do it in public, like, you ain't guaranteed no yes. I ain't gotta say yes to save your feelings. I ain't gotta say yes so your spirit don't get broken, my nigga. That's your job to make sure you ain't out here doing shit that's gonna break your spirit. I don't owe you a yes. I'll give you a no in front of you, your mama, God. I don't care who it is. If it's a no, it's a no. And doing it in public does not change it to a yes. Now, there are some women who might say yes to save your feelings and then later on be like, nigga, you know I ain't finna marry you type shit. But I would feel so angry that you put me in this position, especially if it's a situation where I know that you know that we ain't ready to get married because some shit didn't happen where you know this wasn't the next move. And I would feel some type of way about you doing this in front of people, like you trying to back me into a corner. I don't do well with that at all.
I feel like this is a different situation, though.
What do you think happened with him?
I feel like because I feel like a dude who did wrong would know how his woman respond to wrongs. And if and it's just something wrong with him if he think that he can just do something extravagant to overcome some wrongs. There's something wrong with you if you think you can do that. And you can't do that. And he should know that. I feel like he probably hadn't been able to gauge what her interest level has been. And they ain't even been. I feel like he probably a stalker ass dude.
You think they haven't been together that long?
I don't feel like they've been together that long. And after the second date, he went home to Mom, she's the one. Yeah, I can't believe it. We had such a wonderful time. I'm going to go and look for a ring tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait to ask her to marry me. Yo, I think like he a crazy ass motherfucker. And he was like had some pep in his step on that little date going in the park. He got down on one knee. Will you marry me?
And she was like, no.
Hell no. What the fuck? Fuck wrong with you? This ain't how that shit supposed to go. We ain't even talked about We ain't talked about shit.
Yep.
How do you even know my ring size? I measured your finger while you were asleep.
Oh, that's so creepy. This goes into I had a client here recently who is young. By young I mean like, 20s, 19 or late teens. And I had to have a conversation with her about you gotta pay attention to certain shit, right? If I start going out with a dude and we've been going out for 2 months and he starts sending me messages talking about I love you so much and I can't wait for you to have my last name and we gonna be together forever, I'm gonna be concerned like a motherfucker. Like, because me knowing that you in 2 months don't even know, like, you love what about me? You don't even know that I eat potato chips in bed. Yes. And that you might be rolling on crumbs. Like, you don't even know that I get in moods where I'm like, I don't want to fucking be bothered, and I'll see you call and purposely not fucking pick up the phone. Like, you don't even know, because we hadn't even got, so you love what? Like, that would creep me out. That would be weird to me. But to somebody that is, I guess, a little bit more naive, it's like, oh my God, and it's like, no, those are red flags. That's weird. Okay. And it didn't turn out well. And I was like, everything that happens for a reason, and it's a lesson learned if you learn it. So, moving forward, somebody that's that eager, and this, I said too much, they have been talking for a month. In a month, you talking about our heartbeats, you feel that our heartbeats beat at the same pace.
You ain't got no tool to measure that shit. Shut the fuck up. You wouldn't even be able to adequately measure that shit if you both had a stethoscope on both of your chests and listen to it at the same time. That's just a lie.
It's a stupid like that kind. So that, and maybe it's just me. That kind of shit don't move me. Like, a nigga saying that shit to me, I'm gonna be like, you are crazy. Like, I'm gonna feel like you one of these people who get attached super quick, and that you might bury me in the backyard. Like, I'm gonna be concerned. That's not sweet to me, because it's not realistic. Like, you don't know enough. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even showed up at my house yet with me with my hair in a ponytail and some sweatpants and a shirt with a hole in it, chilling with my dogs, and I just was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna get dressed. He's just gonna come over here and hang out anyway. We ain't even got there yet. So I know, like, you can't be you're not making this based off anything that's reasonable.
And me, I get sick maybe twice a year.
Yep.
So you ain't met me sick. I don't count this one because I got this shit from my roommate.
You still sick?
I mean, that means I'm gonna get sick 3 times this year. Yeah. Is what I'm saying. You know, like, the other one gonna come still.
Yeah.
This fucking shit he bought from fucking overseas. This was an aggressive ass cold, okay? And when I say this was an aggressive cold, most colds walk in just like a regular motherfucker, just be like, hey, you left your door open. I'm gonna just come and look around. Oh, you got some nice shit. Let me take some of this, take some of that. And you walk in and you be like, hey, who the fuck are you? He be like, hey, listen, medication, orange juice, vitamin C, and I'm out of here, okay? But imagine instead of that motherfucker coming in, it was Terry Crews and Debo, goddamn. They came in and were just like, what you got in your refrigerator, nigga? And I be like, medication and vitamin C? They like, hell no, we don't want that shit. We gonna stay here. Where the remote to your TV? That's how this cold was. This cold came in this bitch and said, nigga, sit down. Oh, you finna go outside today? No, you ain't. You finna talk to clients? Go see that little kid if you want to. I was looking so bad in front of my little kid client. He gave me a hug.
Oh.
He gave me a hug.
Oh, shit, you must have been looking bad.
He got right up and just walked over there. After we were talking for a minute, he got to walk right over there and just gave me a hug. And I was like, I know I got to go now. God damn, how
When
bad
the
do I
clients
look?
start feeling bad for you.
Yeah, Debo them said don't go nowhere, and I went anyway, and that's what I get. That's how this cold is being. Number one. So fuck that cold, but I guess I'll get me a little regular cold
Later
coming
on.
up. But you ain't met me with a cold. You know, in this month, you don't know how I am when I'm sick.
Yep.
You know, when I'm sick, I want people away from me if I can help it. You know, I try to keep you away as many days as possible.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying?
This nigga texted me and was like, listen, I hate to do this to you. I ain't gonna be able to do it today.
Man,
Like, I get it.
it's been rough. Cole Jackson experienced me. I was about to fall asleep recording they shit the other day.
Oh, yeah, you did have to.
I was about to fall asleep.
Hell no. Hell, but that's you have to experience people in different areas because yes, everybody is flawed, and yes, you gonna have to love somebody despite their flaws. But how the fuck can you do that if you ain't even seen my goddamn flaws yet? You don't even know if it's some shit you live with. I might have some shit that you like, bitch. I can't deal with that. Like, so the fact that you're telling me all of this shit prior to me, I know the shit coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know me, so I know the shit you got coming. So if you telling me you love me and you want to marry me and all of this shit before the stuff that I know, like, there's shit that I don't even realize that I do until somebody gonna probably have to point it out to me. But you ain't even seen the shit that I know I got. Like, you ain't seen the little irritating shit that I know that I do. So I don't believe you. It's not based in fact. It can't be because you don't have enough facts to be deciding this. So you look crazy, and I'm side-eyeing you. So you need to be sure. Men, don't be out here just proposing and shit, bruh. You'll get a no. And I'm sure that shit hurt. He looked like his whole soul left his body. That nigga look crushed. You hear
What are you
me?
supposed to? Fuck you supposed to look like? Like, and what happens after that? What do you go back to?
I don't
Okay,
think you
guess
can-
I'm gonna have to get there.
No, I don't think you can stay together after that.
Why
I think if it was like just the two of you and you asked and she was just like, I don't think we there yet. Y'all talked it out. You didn't invited your family and shit. And like I don't know how you come back from that. I feel like a public proposal. I feel like one in private where y'all can like talk it out. She just had to walk away because it was people and it was a whole fucking fiasco. So I don't know. I don't know how you come back from a public proposal. I think you could come back from a proposal that's turned down. I absolutely think that. I don't know about no public proposal because you got that embarrassment. You got that pride shit that got stomped to the ground. So I don't know. I don't know how you move on from that.
Probably don't.
I feel like that would be really hard. A private proposal that you ask her and she say no and give you the reason y'all talk. I feel like yes. One in public though, where you people got signs and shit, your parents is there. Like how? All your people there? Like I don't know. I don't know how you come back from that. Or if you can. His whole soul just you can see it leaving. Just nigga, I can't stay. I gotta go.
I don't know. It might be a situation where she went home with like, girl, Tyrone would propose to me a goddamn again. This number 6. This nigga knew I was gonna say no. He always got the same sad ass look every time too, making me look like the fucking bad guy there and all in front of them goddamn people. I ain't finna tell that nigga yes so he can come beat my ass after that shit when I tell him no at home. I'd rather tell him no in front of people so he can't do shit or go to jail. I'm scared of that nigga. Can't stand these silver cap niggas.
It could be any number of things. I remember a couple of years ago there was a guy. Now he was fucking up, and so she had a birthday and had a party at the club, and he had somebody singing a song, a whole fucking little dog and pony show, and she told his ass no, and he know why. Don't think that's not the way. That's not the way that you make up for some shit you did. Proposing ain't the way. Now there's some simple bitches. There's some silver cap bitches who who might be like, yeah, you know, yeah, like they might say yes, Anybody with any common sense, if we just had a major situation in our relationship and your solution is to fucking propose to me before we rectify that shit, nigga, bye. And lost your goddamn mind. Do I look like a silver cat? Do I look like a silver cat bitch to you? No.
Not if you don't smile. Clearly. I ain't seen your teeth.
Make sure that you're going to get a yes, fellas. You need to be sure. If you're going to do a public proposal, you need to be sure y'all need to have talked about this. You need to know that she sees a future with you. You can't just see a future with her. That shit got to be mutual. You can't be playing out y'all whole life together and she planning her exit. That just don't work.
Yeah, because she knew one of two things in that moment. She either knew that he wasn't never going to be the one she was going to be with.
Yep.
Or she knew that she wasn't ready.
Yep.
And sometimes, even if the person is made for you, but you ask them something that they ain't ready to say yes to, fuck up your whole situation.
Fuck up your whole situation.
Don't let that be you.
Don't be. Listen, I'm telling you, his soul left his body. Don't be out here soulless. Don't just.
It's ridiculous.
Plan it out. Make sure that you take context clues. You need to know. If every time you talk about marriage, she break out in hives and shit, don't propose to her in public. Okay? Don't propose to her in public. If she keep telling you how she's never ever gonna get married because niggas ain't shit and people marriage don't work and people, don't propose to her. Don't. And if you do, don't do it in public. Don't do it in public.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. And you gonna be soulless out here. Shang Tsung. Finish him.
Oh shit. So, a 26-year-old mother has been charged with killing her baby.
Okay. Did she actually kill her baby?
She dropped the baby after she got into a fight in a beauty store parking lot.
Wait, was she was hit and she dropped the baby?
She was hit. She did not drop the baby. She swung back and dropped the baby when she was swinging back.
Oh, fuck.
So we got another situation where a baby died and the mama of the baby is going to jail. But this one is different because after she dropped the baby, the next day she took the baby to the hospital and lied to explain.
The next day?
The next day.
Oh, fuck her. Lock her ass
Took
up.
the baby to the hospital to explain what happened to the baby and lied about it. And had a friend lie about it. And they both getting locked the fuck up.
Your friend is stupid as fuck. I wish somebody would come and ask me to lie about a baby getting injured and you finna take him to the fuck you think I am? This ain't even my goddamn kid. Her friend is going to jail behind some shit she ain't had nothing to do with because she lying. Fuck that shit. Nope. Absolutely not. Yes.
So this is different from the other case that we talked about that was from here.
Yes.
Because that was like really, really political.
Yes, it was. Because of the heartbeat bill and all that shit. Yeah, this is just a bitch making bad decisions and continuing to make bad decisions. One right after another. Because it's different. We had there was a case here that was in the news about a deaf couple that they got into it and the husband was holding the baby and the wife got mad and swung him and swatted the baby out his hand. Baby fell, hit his head and died. She got charged with murder.
Of course.
Of course she was saying that she didn't intend, but it's like, why would you swat a baby out of somebody's arms? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Didn't even hear it coming.
Why are you like this?
I have no sympathy for the baby murderers.
Oh, Jesus. This is so, I mean, we're here. We're here now. So I might as well just go ahead. You open up the door. So, like, if you are deaf and you're having an argument, how difficult would it be to have an argument while holding a baby if you need to sign your argument?
Maybe they could read lips.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe they could read lips.
I don't think I've ever seen two
Or
deaf
maybe
people
he
have
was signing before he had to pick the baby up and then stop signing. So if you stop signing while the other person's signing, is that like silent treatment?
I mean, you gotta let them. I guess y'all could be silent. I don't know how deaf arguments work. I don't know if it's just polite. Like if we have an argument and I stop talking to listen to you, wouldn't it not be the same if I stopped signing to let you sign so I could see what you signing as opposed to you having to sign and read what I'm signing at the same? I don't know how that works.
Maybe they use a speaking spell. Type in the words and be like, "Shut up, bitch." You know how them speaking spells used to talk, that little fucking robotic ass voice.
Oh my God, I hate you. Anyway,
I'm going to get the baby.
The dad was in charge.
You murdered the baby.
Oh my
You're
God.
You're going to jail tonight,
you.
bitch. You killed our child.
Dad was not charged. Mom was charged because she was the aggressor, and so I mean, this case, she made bad decision after bad. One, fighting with a baby in your arms and getting swung on, and the baby not getting hurt, and you not thinking like, I got my baby. At the very least, go put the child down and come back and put your hands on him. You swinging with the baby in your arms. Drop the baby. You continue to make bad decisions because you go home with this baby who you know cracked their head on the sidewalk, and you wait till the next day to go to the hospital making up some shit like they ain't gonna be able to tell what the fuck happened.
My baby can't crack their head. Their head ain't made a number earlobe. They ain't no eggshell in there yet.
Well, you shook their brain up. Whatever happens when you drop a baby on the concrete.
Scrambled eggs. That shit ain't over easy. That shit is scrambled.
I hate you so much. Yeah, fuck her. And her friend is stupid. That's some shit. It's some shit. There's some shit that I joke all the time about, saying that I'm a snitch and I'm not going to jail. There are things that I might be inclined to help you out with. This type of shit here, bitch, I'm not getting involved in this. First of all, why you didn't take that baby to the hospital last night? You want me to cover with you and say this bullshit ass story? No. You need to go get somebody. Don't even have them ask me shit, bruh. Don't even put my name in it, because I'm telling you, I'm not lying for you. Don't say my fucking name.
Listen, this is one of those moments, you know, when you see a woman do some shit like that, like if you across the street, or if you like in the parking lot, but you witnessing this shit and you see that shit happen. This is one of those moments where you can go do some outlandish shit and get away with it and be regarded a hero. If you see this woman drop her baby on the ground, you can go pick her up and body slam her to her window shield.
Windshield.
Window shield. I was like, I was thinking about the window seal and the windshield. I'm like in the middle. I'm like, what the hell? I can't get the right one. You can go body slam her to that shit. You can climb onto the car, jump off, and Rey Mysterio her ass. You know what I'm talking about?
No, but I'm sure it's a wrestling move.
A wrestler, Rey Mysterio, he used to climb up on the top ropes, jump on somebody's neck, do a little spin move around their back, and then sling them across. You can do that shit to their ass, and
you be a hero.
It's gonna be local man saves baby from woman that's dropped him on the ground. Cause if he would have got to the hospital, he might have survived.
And that's what's fucked up. Like you're not wanting to get in trouble overrode your health of your baby. Like, you know, you dropped this fucking baby and you wait till the fucking next day to take the child. Like, what the fuck? Like, whoo, these ain't shit mamas. That's an ain't shit mama.
You might well just went to Mexico. She might well just said bye to all her friends and family and just went to Mexico.
Pretty much. Because this one ain't even a situation. The other one, because of the pressure of the media and the fact that the story went across the nation, they decided not to charge her. This shit, bitch, you can and people gonna be like, string up.
Listen, when babies die, there's a reason that people put them in a trash bag and throw them down on the side of the road. It's a reason. Because if your baby died, your ass going down. Period. It's too many records of you having a child. It's too many people that see you with a child that now they'll never see you with your baby. Oh, you had all your pregnancy pictures on Facebook talking about naming the damn baby after they crazy ass baby daddy giving them stupid ass nickname like Bobo or some shit. That's silver cap shit right there.
That's silver cap shit.
Fighting in the fucking beauty store parking lot and dropping your baby is silver cap. That's double silver cap shit.
Listen, we had Freedom Fest here in Birmingham over July 27th, and I went. It was a lot of silver cap bitches out there. Silver cap niggas too. The city full just came out to one location. Weed smoke was abundant. You couldn't even walk. Just clouds of weed smoke.
Damn.
Tons of silver caps everywhere. Tons. A sea of silver caps. Men and women. I got to see music and live, and I got to see MJ 8 Ball and MJ G. So.
8 Ball lost any weight?
No.
Damn.
And like, what's so crazy is that people had their kids out there, and I get it. You can't get a babysitter. You still wanted to go, whatever. I guess, but like some of them songs that 8 Ball was doing, it's like it's not really kid friendly shit.
When it got to my job at Mickey D's was fucking me with no grease.
Yeah.
It'd be like, what that mean, mommy?
Exactly.
Does McDonald's fuck people with no grease? They got the grease traps. You know, people be thinking like McDonald's, man, you cook burgers all day, but it's a lot of grease that you got to get rid of. That shit is ridiculous, man. Nastiest part of the job.
Yeah, I can imagine. Because, I mean, even when you cook burgers and stuff yourself at home, all of the grease that comes off of one or two.
It's a big ass grease trap on the side of the on both sides of the grill. And you just swipe the grease over into it.
Serving hundreds of people out there, I'm sure it's a shit ton of grease. That's a lot of fucking...
Fuck your whole uniform up if you do that shit wrong, boy. I tell you right now. I ain't never done it, but I done seen niggas coming down like, nigga, you ain't the one. You need to work at Walmart. You need to work in retail. Restaurant life ain't for you. I mean, it's crazy. When you work at a restaurant, you see which niggas just ain't made for that shit.
That's why I ain't even never tried. I work grocery stores, retail. That's what I did. I already knew it wasn't gonna work.
There was dudes that worked at McDonald's who just always burnt the apple pies. Just always burn the apple pies. Like, there's a timer on them and everything. I don't know how, like, he always burned the apple pies. What the hell is up with that? And then there's some dude. So there's a whole class of food that continues to cook. Well, most food continues to cook after you take it out the heat because the food is still above its natural temp. So it's still cooking. So blanching, do you know what blanching is?
No.
Blanching is like when you steam broccoli and then after you get it to where you want it to be, you put it under cold water so that it stops cooking all the way. That's what blanching is. And if you want to like do it really quick, you put it in ice water. It just stop all the cooking that it would do after that.
Yeah.
But cookies is another one of those. If your cookies look done while they're in the oven, your cookies are fucking burnt, okay? Just letting you know, they overdone. Your cookies, you need to pull your cookies out of the oven before they look done. Like right before they look done. They still need to be glistening on the top middle a little bit. And if you take them out, they're going to set. And then they're going to be perfect, good, chewy, chocolate chip cookies. Hamburger meat is another one of those things. So with some dudes, with McDonald's, it's a grill. You put the top down on it. And the timer go off and it pop up by itself. But it's little blood still coming off of the meat. What you do is you get that meat, you put it in the tray, put the tray in the timer, and you don't use that meat until the other meat run out. So it's still cooking on its own, and then it cook in that thing. Some dudes just put it right back down to get rid of all the red, and now you got burnt up ass, dry ass hamburger meat. Then you got some people who just like they micro skills ain't good, so they can't really fix burgers. You know, so it's like they take so long to fix burgers and to pull two pieces of cheese apart. You know, you have to like, go sweep. I just need you to go sweep for me, man. You holding up progress. And it feel bad to say that, but and sometimes it was just so much faster for me to do all of that by myself and let him be doing something stupid. And by him, I mean several people. You know, it's crazy, man. I'm sorry to get off on that side note, but you can go ahead.
Okay, so Caucasian woman being celebrated for inventing nightcaps, which are basically just bonnets, satin bonnets that black women been wearing forever. And keep in mind, these shits is $98 a piece. A piece. For a fucking... And the only difference with her satin bonnet is that it's got a fucking bow on the front. I don't know why. It's just a random bow on the front for no fucking reason at all. And of course, people are upset. This is from the website. The directions on how to wear. There are several ways to wear your nightcap. Here are a few of our favorites. For loose waves in the morning, put on your nightcap, gather all your hair in your hand, and twist it as if you're wringing water out of it. Place the twisted hair along the back of your head and then secure the cap. You can also wrap your hair in a bun and hold it in place while you adjust your nightcap. We always recommend tucking the elastic in to ensure your nightcap is secure and you don't wake up with sleep lines on your forehead because those are annoying. This was listed on Forbes. Like, it's nightcaps of all shapes, sizes. This has been around forever. There's nothing new and innovative about this at all. Somebody said, my grandmother, mama, sister, and all the black females in my communities. I've been wearing a nightcap for years. $6.99 at Walgreens or Target, $4 at the beauty supply store. $98 for I wish I might pay $98 for a fucking satin cap. Like, are y'all crazy? What? And like acting like it's this innovative thing is just a joke. Like,
and what have white women been doing all the whole time then? Why the fuck they need a satin cap now? What is this shit gonna help? White women has different than black women have. White women can spend a whole night on a pillow and then wake up and just fucking shake their head left and right and they shit just fall into place. Black hair don't work like that.
No.
Black hair's like Play-Doh. If you throw that shit on the fucking ground, you know what, you're gonna pick that shit up and it's gonna be a whole flat ass side of it. That's what happened to hair when you sleep on that shit.
But do you know why women, like, part of the reason why black women wear satin caps is this. Our hair is it gets dry easily. Like, how white women, y'all don't wash our hair for a few days and shit start getting greasy, right? Our hair gets dry very easily. So if you sleep on, like, a cotton pillowcase and just have your hair out, you gonna fuck your hair up. Rolling around on that cotton pill, all of the natural oil in your hair is gonna get soaked up. It's gonna dry your hair out. You gonna have split ends and shit. And so either sleeping on a satin pillowcase, because satin, your hair slides on it and it isn't gonna absorb the oil. So you either have to sleep on a satin pillowcase, which is a thing, has always been a thing, or you gonna get a fucking satin cap, a bonnet, and you put that shit on your head and you sleep in it at night to keep your shit from getting fucked up on some cotton. Like, that's the purpose of a satin cap, is to keep you from laying your head on cotton shit. And most pillowcases are made out of cotton. And so it's not good for the type of hair that we have. And listen, if white women want to wear satin cap, I ain't got no problem with that. It might be some benefits for their hair, I don't know. But to act like you invented this and to charge $100 for it, and this shit is on Forbes like it's some kind of like new innovative thing. Like, the fuck? I don't even know when bonnets were invented. Like, I feel like it's been, my mama wore bonnets, my grandma wore bonnets. Like, it's been a while in existence. So the fact that not only are you acting like you invented it, but to charge $98 goddamn dollars for a thing you put on your head and go to sleep that you could get for $6, literally $6 that do the same shit, is insane to me. Like, I don't wear a bonnet every fucking night, but if I had to pay $98 for one, I would just be sleeping on a satin pillowcase. I wouldn't buy that shit. $98 for some shit I'm gonna put on my head at night and take off in the morning? Absolutely not.
Shit, you can use a fucking Walmart bag. If that was the case, do the same shit. Wouldn't absorb no oil, and your hair wouldn't get all twisted and tangled up by it.
Yeah, but you would get humidity and probably sweat with that plastic bag on your head. Now I have used the Walmart bag when I then ran out of my shower caps and I'm deep conditioning my hair. I'll put the deep conditioner in there and put a Walmart bag on there and tie that shit, because you can still get the humidity in there. So your hair would probably be wet when you wake up.
Well, white women don't really use product in their hair, right? Not like
us.
After they wash products, because they had need to dry out.
Yeah.
Because if any kind of oil or anything in their hair that make their hair stick together, then it just look wet
and dirty.
So if you see a white person with dry hair, I don't think it's nothing in that. I'm serious, like
I think they put hairspray and stuff in it, just dry. It don't get a wet look.
I don't know what the fuck hairspray even do.
Hold the style. Like if you got waves, if you know how sometimes they little curl wand, you put hairspray on it to hold the style. It helps to hold it. I mean, for me, hairspray don't do a goddamn thing.
What I said, black folks got to use shit like leave-in conditioner and shit that you got to leave in your hair, because your hair eat that shit like a motherfucking. And even the plant from goddamn. What's the plant name?
From
Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Feed me, Seymour. What's that nigga name was?
I don't remember his name, but I know you're talking about. I don't know his name.
Black folks eat product like that. Nigga eat people.
I wash my hair once a week, and if I could get away with doing it less, I would. But if I don't wash my hair at least once a week, my hair catches on fire. Especially out here, as hot as it is, I just walk outside and because it got so fucking dry. My hair stay good the whole week, but by Saturday, Sunday, it's time for me to wash it, deep condition it, do all of that shit. But I do wear a satin cap, but like I just was appalled because one, it just makes me mad that when white people do stuff is innovative, when black folks do it, don't nobody give a fuck. Black folks been rocking satin caps. Okay, I'm not even exaggerating. My grandma, probably my great grandma, wore them shits. Like I don't even know how far back this shit go. Shit, slaves probably was rocking satin caps, to be honest with you. Like, I don't even know how far back this goes. So in 2019, for this white lady to get up here with something and call it a nightcap, NITE instead of NIGHT, and sell it for fucking $98, I'm appalled.
Don't a nightcap really just mean fucking?
It's supposed to mean a drink. It's supposed to mean come up for a nightcap. Nightcap is a late night drink.
I didn't know that.
But yes, it became a euphemism for come up and fuck. But it's supposed to mean a drink.
I missed the whole drink part. I thought it just meant come check out these walls.
It became that, but a nightcap is actually a drink.
Oh, okay.
Now, why it's called a nightcap, I don't know. I'm sure there's
some. Why can't call it a night fucking drink then?
I don't know.
It's so you can say it around the pastor and he won't goddamn send you to hell. Since that's what black folks think pastors do.
I don't know. Oh my God. Today, did you see the thing that Shogun put in our group chat today about somebody in Africa claiming that this white man is Jesus, and they paraded him around Africa telling folks that it's the second coming. And it is literally a white man with a beard. And I don't acknowledge white Jesus. So why
don't you acknowledge white Jesus?
Jesus wasn't white. Will you show me a white person with hair like sheep's wool?
That's Greek people.
No.
Mediterranean.
No, it still ain't like this is sheep's wool. Have you ever seen sheep fur?
Have you ever seen the most Greek person's Greek hair?
I have. They got curly. Look, them and Jewish people had them curly hair. It still ain't this. It's not what somebody.
Sometimes
different.
It is.
I mean, I don't know.
Ours is that consistently.
It is.
So clearly, it would be he would be in a minority if that was the case. You know,
I don't acknowledge white Jesus because I don't think Jesus was white. But
I don't think nobody ever touched his hair.
somebody must have. They talking about it was like sheep.
No, that's why they looked at him from. They was looking at him from a distance. They said that looked like sheep's wool. I'm gonna write that shit. They wrote that shit and it got in the Bible. And when they read the Bible, they was like, I ain't even goddamn know this shit was going in here. I would have went and touched that nigga hair if I knew my chapter was gonna get put in the Bible. Then they were like feet the color of brass.
Yep.
They ain't talk about how Jesus had just been walking on water. And when he came out the water, he met the mud. Nigga feet weren't clean. His feet was not clean. And you know what? The person who wrote that shit down, they were like, that nigga feet look like brass. Oh, garbage ass, brass ass feet. This nigga ain't white. And then they wrote that shit down. And then when they seen his feet clean, they was like, damn, I submitted my Bible shit last week with his feet the color of brass in that bitch, bruh. I'm gonna fuck the Bible up, bruh.
I want you to know you ain't shit.
I'm just saying, Jesus could have been white.
He could have been, but I don't believe he was. That's just
we don't know
belief.
the motherfuckers who write this shit.
It is plenty of folks that believe in white Jesus. I'm just not one of them. White Jesus got a fan club. Let him, and he can continue to have it. I just ain't part of it. So, but yeah. Satin caps. What you got? This is my story.
Oh,
that we teetered off into
a father of 6
okay
dies at age 37.
God damn.
After an ocean wave breaks his neck.
That was just his time. What are the odds? Do you know how many people go fucking surfing and shit and get tossed in the wave? He got his neck broke by a wave. That was God's will. It was it. It was just his time. I feel like when shit happen to people that be like freak ass accidents like that, like what else? It was your time to go. Period. It was just your time. Like that's some freak ass shit. His neck got broke by a wave.
It did.
God damn.
And he seemed to be a foster parent because his 6 kids. The pictures of his 6 kids is all a whole bunch of mixed race kids.
They might be at different mamas.
No, not these black ass kids. They ain't I got a white parent type of black.
Oh, okay.
They black.
Okay.
His name was Lee Dingle.
Oh,
you gonna laugh at that
no,
man?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. As soon as it came out, I knew it was wrong. But why did that? You didn't prepare me. It was Lee Dingle.
Yes, Shannon Dingle. His wife.
Stop.
My partner, my love, and my home died today after a freak accident. Lee was playing on the beach with 3 of our kids yesterday, and an intense wave hit him just right to slam his head into the sand and break his neck.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be like the perfect alignment of bullshit for that time. People get tossed in shit all the time. Surfers every day. California full of them. Like that has to be an alignment of a lot of shit to go perfectly wrong for that to happen.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But I feel like if I was outside and I saw Ray Lewis running at me, or whatever linebacker running at me full speed with the intention to hit the shit out of me, I'm gonna run the fucking other way as fast as I can and as far as I can before they catch me, because clearly he faster than me, got more endurance than me, and is stronger than me, so he gonna catch me eventually if that's what he want to do.
They don't look at waves like that though.
Man, I feel like you can see a wave that's finna fuck you and your kids up.
You can, but I feel like by the time you see it, you too close. Like if you close enough where you can see the wave, it's too late.
Maybe
like,
he was assassinated by a ninja. And this is just the best explanation. Maybe we had a ninja in the water that was riding the wave on his ass. Maybe that nigga did just do some crazy ass shit.
I hate you.
You seen Ninja Assassin?
I have seen
Them
ninjas.
motherfuckers was hiding in shadows.
What are the odds that this white man, Mr. Dingle, was killed by a ninja? For what?
Probably about as much of the odds of his neck being broke by
That
a fucking
shit.
intense ocean wave.
That is such a random freak accident kind of shit. Like I'm saying, like that was a perfect alignment of bad shit. Like the angle he was at, the angle that the wave came in, and he wasn't able to like right himself. Like so many things had to go wrong for that to happen perfectly in that moment. The shit is crazy.
That being said, Wikipedia has a list of unusual deaths.
Okay.
Some of these shits go way, way back. 620 BC. This dude named Draco. An Athenian, which Soldier Boy calls a pistol, I think. A gun is the Draco. An Athenian lawmaker was reportedly smothered to death by gifts of cloaks and hats showered upon him by appreciative citizens at a theater on Aegina.
They covered that nigga up with clothes and he died.
Died like hell.
Wow.
According to Herodotus, Sisamnes was a corrupt judge of Persia. He accepted a bribe and delivered an unjust verdict. As a result, the king had him arrested and flayed alive. His skin was then used to cover the seat in which his son would sit in judgment.
God damn.
That's so fucked up.
Wow. Do you know what flayed is? Have you seen somebody flay some meat? Jesus.
Damn.
Oh. And then to use the skin as
I bet the king was like, flay him. the dude with the fucking dude with the knife like, flay? Is that what you meant? Yes, flay him and use his remains to make a chair.
God damn.
Okay, the king done lost his goddamn mind. I'm gonna do this shit and I'm quitting this post. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I ain't get paid to flay humans. That one on the application, my nigga. Let's see. Agathocles, a Greek tyrant of Syracuse, was murdered with a poisoned toothpick. Damn, they got his ass. Razor Ramon got his ass.
Damn.
Edmund Ironside was stabbed whilst on a toilet by an assassin hiding underneath.
That is so
Was he stabbed in his ass?
No, he probably came up, got him in the throat, got him in that jugular. Shit. You literally
Got him in the jugular?
Yeah.
He was underneath the toilet.
Yeah, he underneath the toilet, dude sitting on the toilet. He comes up from under the toilet and just in the neck.
What the hell kind of toilet do you feel somebody got where you can go walk up to the toilet and not see a whole motherfucker hiding under it and not hear them sneaking out from it?
What year is this? It might have been a fancy toilet.
This is year 1016.
It might have been a fancy, you know, they had
No, this is probably one of them big ass boxes that shit drop all the way down low. And he was just down low waiting for the ass to sit on the toilet. He was like, yeah, that's his ass. Used the spear to stab right up and through his whole ass. Probably. Let's come to some more recent times.
Yes. Jesus.
Shit down there is preposterous. Topsy the elephant. Why the fuck is an elephant on here?
Topsy.
Topsy was executed by poisoning, electrocution, and strangulation.
God damn.
A 74-second film of the electrocution was recorded and preserved. It may have been the first time death was ever captured in a motion picture film.
What in the fuck?
Why would they do that shit to an elephant?
Is why? For why? Jesus.
Isadora Duncan, a dancer, broke her neck when her long scarf caught on the wheel of a car in which she was a passenger.
This is not funny.
God damn. Nigga, you gotta be careful where your scarf flowing at in the wind, cause that shit is goddamn crazy.
Drug ass. Oh, Jesus.
Let's come to current times, goddamn.
Oh
Current times. Let's go to the 2010s. Edward Archbold choked on anthropod body parts during a cockroach eating contest.
Fuck.
His bad decision started long before that shit.
Who eats cockroaches? Ugh. Oh, my vomit. Ugh. He was asking for that.
Takuya Nagaya from Japan started to slither on the floor and claimed he had become a snake. Takuya died after his father spent the next 2 days headbutting and biting him to drive out the snake that had possessed him. Nigga headbutt his son to death because he thought he was a snake.
What the time that your daddy start headbutting you? Why would you not be like, nigga, I was joking, I was playing?
This is mental health.
How committed do you have to be?
These are mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Leroy Ketchum if the next time we went out with everybody, I don't know why I picked you, Leroy, but here you are. If Leroy Ketchum was hanging out with us and he had his like Ninja Turtle backpack on and told us he was a turtle everywhere we went out, we wouldn't beat his ass until he said I ain't no turtle no more. If that nigga really believe he a turtle, he got problems. We can't headbutt the turtle out his ass. This shit don't work like that. We gonna have to get him some help. He needs some pills. That boy needed some damn pills.
Well, what was wrong with his daddy that his daddy needed pills too? Who does that? Who like, I'm gonna headbutt the shit out of him?
Somebody who has a son that would tell you they was a snake. Clearly that shit run in the family. He's like, I'm a snake charmer, motherfucker. And just beating his head and biting him. Finna get this snake demon at you.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Miguel Martinez from Lubbock, Texas was impaled through the chest by the horn of a bull statue while playing hide and seek at night.
Wait.
In front of the National Ranching Heritage Center.
A minute. I thought it's Texas. I'm thinking, bulls. He was a bull rider. It was a statue of a bull. Yes. How the fuck?
Bruh.
Run into the shit at night because he couldn't see?
Some people be goddamn, they be trying to be extravagant with hide and seek. Some people are hide and seek visionaries. You know what I'm saying?
You know what though? So we went to Mississippi when I was a kid because my brother that's above me, his dad was from Mississippi, so we went. I don't remember what, something happened there, so we all went. And so I'm not from there, and so the house that we was at I wasn't familiar with, and they decided to play hide and seek at night. And oh no, it wasn't me, it was William.
Oh Lord.
So we playing hide and seek, I'm out playing, William out playing. And he headbutt a tree. Liam, he had a big ass knife.
Damn.
But it was because we weren't familiar with, so like we just basically running in the dog in a place that we had just got to that day, and we had seen it in the light very briefly, and now we outside in the middle of the night running.
How old was he?
William was probably about 8.
You and William supposed to be rocket scientists out here. Y'all fucked y'all brains up early.
First of all, my uncle dropped me. I had no say in this. William did run into the thing. That was him, but I was dropped. I was a baby.
Whose idea was it to play
hide and seek in the dark? Kids that were from there, like whose family house it was, and we just, we kids, so we ain't gonna say no. We was like, okay, it's stupid.
Listen, I wasn't that smart of a kid. I was not a hide and seek visionary. Okay, that kid Miguel was a hide and seek visionary. He saw that bull up high and was like, I'm finna get up on that motherfucker. They'll never see me.
Horns though.
He did see the horns, but the visionary don't see what can go wrong with the hiding spot. They see what can go right with it. So he climbed up there. He was like, hell yeah, got this good spot. Didn't realize that it was a fucking shiny ass statue.
Slippery.
Slipped. They just found his ass dangling on the goddamn.
God damn.
I bet that shit was bad.
To get impaled by a fake bull. A real bull is another story, but you got impaled by a fucking statue. Like, Jesus.
Haval Yildirim, 13 years old, of Turkey, was killed when a sacrificial goat bought for Adelaida jumped off the roof over a protective fence and fell onto him. His father placed the goat on the roof of the building where he lived because he couldn't find another suitable place to keep it. Imagine coming into the damn fucking backyard and finding your son smothered by a goddamn goat that your ass put on the roof because you ain't think goats could fucking jump.
No, imagine being a kid just walking by to your business. Who expects a goat to come flying down from the sky?
You know what? That kid didn't see that goat. That kid didn't see shit but the ground for his last seconds. This nigga probably died on impact. How old was he?
He was 13.
Neck broke immediately.
Oh my God. That is...
I hope that goat was delicious, boy. Cost you a lot. Listen, y'all, we are very morbid. This has been a bad episode for...
It has. We look like such assholes.
We done talked about deaf people.
Whew.
Even though they can't hear the show. We
Why?
talking
You
about
not
goddamn... We here now, man. I'm sorry, man. We've been bad allies tonight.
You are not helping.
I've been a bad ally of every community. And we just sitting here talking about death.
Listen, I feel like, and this is excusing it, but most there, I think we have to have a morbid sense of humor because of what you deal with every day. And so, you know, I laugh at a lot of shit I probably shouldn't laugh at.
Yeah.
Because what are the odds? Jesus. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's see if anything happened this year. 2019. Paul McDonald was attacked and killed by a pet deer on his property.
Why he got pet deer? They are wild. Whatever.
I don't know.
Stupid.
Oh, damn. Linda Goldblum, 79 years old, died after being hit by a foul ball at Dodger Stadium. Holy shit. You know, them foul balls don't fuck around.
Yeah, I
If
know.
that shit come right off the back of a bat, that bitch speed up on your ass. Damn, I hate for my grandmama to go out like that.
Woo, that's terrible.
It don't sound terrible on you over there.
I
You
know,
just getting the goddamn good old healthy laugh.
Because I just imagine her getting clonked and falling out.
We gotta have a responsible,
We do.
appropriate show next
'Cause
week.
this has
We
been
need to
terrible.
teach somebody some shit next week. We need to be therapists next week, goddamn, because this shit.
This has been terrible.
Don't judge us.
Only other story that I had was about Forever 21. Did you see this story?
I did.
Forever 21, apparently when you order when you order, they send you a free sample of something. Okay.
That's all the time?
Yeah, but so when the plus size orders that were made here recently, they sent free samples of Atkins diet bars. And so the plus size people were upset because they feel like
Why not?
it was rude as fuck.
It is rude. Why would you do that?
And they apologized. From time to time, Forever 21 surprises our customers with free test products from third parties in their e-commerce orders. The freebie items they said it was included in all of their online orders, but only the plus size people were the ones complaining about it. But I feel like if they were doing it for like the regular size, people who order shit would have been like, girl, I got an Atkins bar too. So did I.
I know.
They ain't heard shit.
Just like Fox News will be pointing out all the white people being killed by police officers if it wasn't just black people getting this shit happening to their ass. But you know what? Ain't none of them doing that shit. So, yeah, the fat people were getting Atkins bars. But you know what? It'll be more fucked up if they got Snicker bars.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like, the best you could do is probably just give them a Pop-Tart.
or no food. I've ordered from Forever 21 like once, and did I have something free? It don't have to be a food item. Like you can get them a perfume sample. Like there are lots of shit that you could do that ain't
Or
food.
just give them what the fuck they bought.
Or you could just give them what they bought. True. But yeah, I saw that. I was like, Forever 21 rude as fuck. Why would you think that wasn't gonna rub some people the wrong way. I'm ordering plus size clothes and y'all send me a diet bar. The fuck is you trying to say?
You know, Forever 21 is a system. It's just motherfuckers making decisions. So at the end of the day, it was one person's hands putting them things in them big folk boxes. They found somebody who did that shit. Whatever the inspector number tag that's in that bitch. Inspector 98. Are you just putting goddamn Atkins bars in these fat people goddamn clothes? Well, I mean, you know, yeah. They probably could. I mean, they are wearing the biggest size we got. You know what I'm saying? So don't you think they need them, right? Yeah, fuck yeah, they need them. We're a goddamn company. We can't be taking our goddamn image because Inspector number 98 want to be self-righteous about motherfuckers that's overweight. Get your shit. And take all the goddamn Atkins bars with you.
Oh shit, that was so rude.
That's how that conversation went. I hope.
Hell no. That's just. I mean, and like, I think was it you that didn't know that they even had a plus size?
Yeah,
section?
I did.
They do have a plus size section in Forever 21.
They don't have big stuff for men.
I don't know if y'all.
It's a really big market for women that are plus size,
yes,
but not for men that are plus size.
No.
So Forever 21 don't got no shit that I would ever go in their store for. Old Navy don't got shit that I would ever go into their store for. Like, there's a whole bunch of stores that don't got shit I can wear.
I don't really go on Forever 21 anymore just because it's not really stuff. Like I was talking to somebody today that was talking. I was like, oh, that romper is so cute, and they was like, oh, it's from Route 21, and I was like, you still going at Route 21? I used to hit Route 21 all the time in college. Like I would go in there, get club clothes and shit. Like I haven't stepped foot in a Route 21. I don't even remember how long. Like, it's certain stores that I just equate with being younger, and at 34, it's just certain stores I don't even fucking go in anymore. Honestly, most of my shit now come from Ross and TJ Maxx.
My shit come from Walmart and Target and Kohl's, and that's something I never would have goddamn said when I was in my 20s. But I don't wear shit but graphic tees, man. If my t-shirt is comfortable and got shit on it I identify with, I'm good. I don't give a fuck where it came from. My favorite shirts came from Walmart. I got 2 Spider-Man shirts. No, one of them is Spider-Man, one of them is Deadpool. But they are this thin ass heathered cotton. I mean, it's so thin. When you wash it, it come out like a little sock. You got to pull it all the way apart. That's how thin it is. And I guess they got rid of them. Maybe people complain about them, but I can't find nothing similar. But I just love them. So it don't feel like I got on a shirt. It don't feel like I got on a shirt. And I like heather cotton, general heather cotton, but I don't know what the fuck was up with that heather cotton blend because it's much, much thinner than any other heather cotton shirts I got. This is like some kind of heather cotton blend, but it's thicker. But I can't wear regular cotton, boy. It look like I jumped out of pool. Everywhere I go. Cotton thick as fuck.
It is. You know what? I sweat so much more, and I haven't gained like a ton of weight, but like I noticed, like sometimes I'll be like, "Damn, why am I sweating? I didn't do anything." When that didn't happen before, and I think just being older, I just get tired quicker from shit. So like I'd be like, oh, I'm ready to sit down. I'm doing too much. I've been standing up for too long. I've been walking for too long. Let me sit my ass down. That was the only other story I had. That was Forever 21 in there. Diet bars for plus size people.
Well, that's all I got. We're running up on the last minutes.
Oh.
We ain't gonna do no questions. We asked all the questions we had on that other one.
Oh, okay.
I gotta find some more. Anyway, you got anything else on your mind?
I do not.
Well, until we cut the next conversation,
We out.
holla.